Hello, everyone. Welcome. We're so excited to welcome you to our actual first webinar for BodyLase on Thermage. Right now, we will just give you all a few moments to join and get situated. A lot of you are joining right now. We're so happy to see you. And then we'll officially start the webinar in about a minute. But like you heard when you came in, this is being recorded. And guess what? This is live. It's Wednesday, December 4th, right now. So this is an opportunity not just to learn about Thermage from our amazing, treatment coordinators, Desiree and Ashley, but we also have time for live question and answer at the end. So with that in mind, if you guys have a Zoom on your desktop or on your phone, you should see a little Q&A feature down here. You can use that at any time to ask questions. You can also use the chat feature if you need it. And overall, we're really excited to educate you all on Thermage. At the end of the webinar, make sure to stay tuned. I'll go over more of kind of the offer for the complimentary Clear and Brilliant treatment. So make sure to stay tuned into the end, and we'll help make sure that you guys are all able to take advantage of it as much as possible. So let's officially get into it. Welcome everyone to a brand new webinar with BodyLase. Today we are here to talk about Thermage FLX, which is one of our most favorite ways to address visible signs of aging in a very natural manner. So today we are going to hear from Desiree and Ashley, and we actually have a member of the Solta team who makes Thermage in case anyone has any questions, and they're going to tell you all about Thermage, and then we're going to have time for some questions and answers. And hopefully we still do have some appointments available through the end of the year. We are booking up fast, so I'm excited for you guys to all hear this so you can jump in and get your spot before they are gone. So before I hand this over, in case you haven't met Desiree and Ashley, they have a combined 10 years of experience in aesthetics. They're experts in determining the best outcomes for their clients. They are our absolute Thermage experts at BodyLase. And of course, they also do a number of other treatments because we offer all sorts of aesthetic treatments at BodyLase. So without further ado, Desiree and Ashley, the floor is yours.
Hi, thank you, Risa. Yes, my name is Desiree. This is Ashley. We work at BodyLase, and we are so excited to talk about Thermage. It's our newest treatment here. It's super exciting. And I just wanted to let you know if you had any questions about other treatments at all, feel free to ask those questions too. We're happy to answer. We offer a lot of fun things here. But first, before we start, I just wanted to talk a little bit about BodyLase. BodyLase was actually the very first standalone med spa in the Triangle, founded by our fearless leader, Karen Albright, more than 22 years ago. In fact, when BodyLase first started, the word med spa wasn't even a thing. So it's pretty cool. We have two locations. We have a Raleigh location off of Creedmoor Road and a Cary location in the Waverly Place Shopping Center. We are most known for our 5-star client experience. We have the best combination of highly trained providers and results-driven treatments. Every treatment we offer here, we firmly stand behind. We've seen amazing results from every single one, and Thermage is no exception to that. We actually carry the three suites Solta line here. So we have Frizzell, Clear and Brilliant, and now Thermage. So we're really excited to offer all three. Anybody who already loves Frizzell and Clear and Brilliant out there, Thermage is such a great add-on. You can actually do it the same day. So really, really exciting. So let's dive into a little bit about Thermage. So what is Thermage? It is a non-invasive radiofrequency therapy. It lifts and tightens your skin by stimulating your own collagen production. A lot of our patients here who have had this treatment have noticed immediate results actually, which is really cool, but continue to improve results over the next 6 months as your body produces more collagen in that time. Thermage FLX is the most advanced version of Thermage. Faster treatment time, and it also has an advanced tip with integrated cooling and pulsed radio frequency. So the most updated technology here with the Thermage FLX. But that being said, Thermage has been in the market for more than 20 years, so it stood the test of time. It's a great treatment. It has more than 50 published clinical studies demonstrating the safety and effectiveness. It's also the #1 treatment for non-invasive skin tightening across the globe and in the US. So let's talk a little bit about how it works. So natural collagen production begins to decline actually as early as your mid 20s to early 30s, which is really sad. People typically lose about 1% of their collagen each year after that. So by the age of 40, people typically have lost a quarter of their natural collagen. So we see a lot of people in their 30s and 40s coming in saying they're noticing some laxity, they want to get some tightening, some firming, even for like preventative measure, it's great for that. But basically, collagen loss creates wrinkled, crepey, or sagging skin. You may also notice hollowing in or around your eyes and face. And while this may be natural, Thermage powerfully turns back the signs of natural aging. Using radio frequency, Thermage heats the deep collagen-rich layers of the skin. This heat separates water molecules from collagen fibrils, which creates immediate contraction, resulting in skin tightening. So really cool how it works there. Once the treatment is done, new collagen is starting to already become stimulated. And over the following months, you'll notice new collagen growing as a result of the treatment. And this is all because of the natural healing process of your own body. You'll notice continued improvement for up to 6 months post-treatment, and the results last for about 18 months. So that's the fun sciencey stuff behind it. Where can we treat with Thermage? So pretty much everywhere. No, lots of options though. Lots of options to treat. So we can treat obviously the face, so including the forehead, the cheeks, under the eyes, the jawline is very popular. But we can also treat the body. So stomach and abdomen from having babies. I know how that is. We can tighten it up. We can actually treat the butt and the legs. So above the knees where you kind of get that crepey skin. Really anywhere you see laxity, we can assess it and see if you're a candidate. But let's hand it over to Ashley for some before and afters and talk about Thermage.
Okay, so why Thermage is a great choice for skin tightening? Well, first of all, there's no surgery involved, no injections, visible results within your first treatment, little to no downtime. It's safe for all skin types and tones. It's safe to do anytime throughout the year, even in the summer. It's going to give you lasting results. Um, Integrated vibration and cooling features in the tip make the treatment more comfortable. You can use Pronox if you'd like to your treatment. And another perk is you can do the face and the body. Okay, so let's look at some before and afters. Notice this woman's cheeks, very smooth,
So good.
under the chin, very subtle, but very powerful. This gentleman, as you can see, gentleman, it's not just for women, men too. Look at that defined jawline and the tightening under the chin.
Wow. 5 years
Really
younger.
good. Beautiful. Okay, so as we can notice, this woman is a darker skin tone. So any skin tone is safe, which maybe on a couple other treatments, it might not be the case, but Thermage, definitely good for all skin types. Look at the cheeks and the jawline. Your provider can highlight certain areas that you feel like you're having more problems with. So for her, maybe it's a lower face and kind of contouring the cheek area. Okay, and for this woman, tightening across the forehead, around the eyes, enhance cheek definition, smoother lines around the mouth and the chin. Look
Wow.
at this impressive
So
jawline,
good.
chin, cheek results, very beautiful. She, again, no needles involved, improved smoothness around the nasolabial folds.
No surgery. Look at
No
that
surgery.
neck, right?
That's impressive.
So good.
And noticeable improvements on the under eyes, overall plumper, smoother skin, refreshed, hydrated.
So good.
And lastly, these results show tighter skin under the chin, smoother around the cheeks, and natural fullness around the lips. Back to Desiree.
Yes, I know. Those are some great before and afters. I
Yes,
just wanted to say like how amazing that is for one
one
time treatment.
treatment.
You come in once and you see those results. I mean,
Mhm,
that is like that's unheard of. It's this is really an awesome treatment. Um, but yes, so kind of like Ashley said, no needles, no incision. It really doesn't hurt. We do have the laughing gas to help with pain management.
mhm,
So that's really great just to kind of like relax you. You actually have a little bit of fun during your treatment, which is great. It leaves your system in 10 minutes. You can drive yourself home. So it's actually a nice little fun appointment for you where you can look better afterwards. But anyway, while we're on this image, I do just want to highlight the treatment grid that's on this
mhm,
patient's face. It's temporarily applied to ensure even treatment. The RF pulses are done in an overlapping technique, so it's to track that grid. And then your trained BodyLase provider will decide where you want to highlight more and do some of those vector passes. So
mhm,
it's really a customized treatment for whatever your own unique goals are. Um, a vector pass is basically a secondary row of treatments that follows the natural contours of your face. So it further
mhm.
sculpts and tightens exactly where you need it. Of course, this grid is easily removed with a simple cleanse after treatment, so no one will see it on your face when you leave. So yes, like we touched on, Thermage is an extremely effective treatment for tightening the body. Look at this abdomen, amazing,
Amazing,
right?
amazing.
Post 3 months treatment. So she came in one time, did her treatment, and then look
Mhm,
at these results.
mhm,
So good. And then don't forget the legs. Here you can see above the knees, a lot smoother and tighter, but also along the inner thigh. She got some great tightening and smoothing
she did.
there.
Mhm,
And Thermage is actually cleared to temporarily reduce the appearance of cellulite as well.
mhm.
So good for firming there. And then another knee, great for firming and tightening the knees.
I know knee is very popular.
Right?
Yes,
That's where you see aging,
yes,
you don't realize it,
yes.
right? So yeah, after Thermage, your aftercare is really simple. You basically just go about your normal day-to-day life. There's no residual
Mhm,
heat, there's no redness, there's no tingling. You can use a mild cleanser like you normally would. Of course, using your great after skincare products to keep your skin moisturized and hydrated, and you'll have a nice glow to your skin.
mhm,
So, yes, Thermage is a treatment that it typically takes about an hour, so usually between 60 and 90 minutes. So, quick in and out treatment, really.
mhm,
No numbing or any extra time for the appointment, just the treatment. So, 60 to 90 minutes expected to be here. And then your results will happen over the course of 6 months, and they will last about 18 to 24
mhm,
months after treatment.
mhm.
So yeah, in summary, Thermage is a really powerful skin tightening treatment. Here at BodyLase, I've seen a couple patients who actually they take a before photo, they do their treatment, and then immediately after we take an after photo, and you can
Mhm,
already see some tightening. It's really amazing.
mhm,
Um, One of our coworkers here had the treatment, and that night she went and saw her neighbors, and they noticed her
mhm.
skin was tighter. So it's really cool that you can actually see things fast.
My husband, after I treated Thermage face, I went home that night and he came home and he looked at me and said, "Did you get a little Botox?" He's like, "Your skin looks
Really?
tighter." So for a man to notice
Yes. Oh
that,
my God, that's
it
huge.
definitely is it's plumping. Your skin looks tight. It looks
Yes.
beautiful.
That is saying something. My husband doesn't even know when I change my hair color.
Exactly.
So, I
So
mean,
if he noticed that, then
that's pretty good.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks so much for listening. I'd like to turn it back to Risa for any questions that have come in.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, guys. That was so
Thank
helpful. And
you.
it's so great to see the real results that we're looking at here.
Yes.
So, all right, guys, for all of you that are attending, this is your time. Pop in those questions to the Q&A, and we have a couple already that we will get started with. So here's an interesting one. So how does Thermage FLX compare in regards to overall benefits to the Morpheus 8?
Okay. So they both have radio frequency. So they're both tightening the skin. They can both contour and smooth.
Mhm.
With Morpheus, you need 3 treatments. So you have to be a little more dedicated in terms of time. So Thermage would be great for, a mother who has young children and doesn't have a lot of time to get out, can't get the babysitter. It's a one-time treatment. They can go right back to being a mother, right back to work, and they won't look like they did anything. With Morpheus, again, great treatment, skin tightening. Morpheus with the needles, I feel like it gives a little more for texture.
True. Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I
Yeah.
think it's not always one size fits all for
Mhm.
all treatments. Sometimes we even like to do a combo modality. So if anyone's watching who's done Morpheus, I think Thermage still has a great um like place for you, and vice versa. But yeah, I would say the primary difference would be coming in 3 times, and then Morpheus offers a little bit of like that resurfacing.
Mhm.
I will say with Thermage, we can add on Clear and Brilliant or Fraxel the same day,
Mhm.
which can help work on some of the texture and resurfacing needs. So I would say best way to find out would be to just come in and let us assess you, and we can talk about your lifestyle and things like that, and then and help you decide from there. But good
Great.
question.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, that was like a tough one to start with.
And with Thermage, you can really do a lot of treatments same day. Again, if you don't have that time factor,
Yeah, that's really
you can
nice.
do Thermage with Fraxel, you can do Thermage with Clear and Brilliant.
Mhm.
You can really
But with
kind of
Botox or
utilize
fillers?
that time efficiently. Um,
What was that?
How about with Botox and fillers? Can you do that same day as Thermage too?
yeah,
Yeah, you can.
yeah,
That is
Yeah,
really
you can
nice.
get all holiday ready.
yes, one-stop
Totally.
shop.
One-stop shop, holiday ready.
All right. So here's another great question. Is there any chance of facial fat loss?
No. No, so like we said, Thermage has been around for, this
Mhm.
is a question actually we get a lot. So
Mhm.
it's been around for a long time, 20 years. So guys, it wouldn't still be on the market if it was really doing that,
Mhm.
okay? If you are in the hands of an experienced provider, which you absolutely are here at BodyLase, you never have to worry about anything like that. But especially when we're talking about a treatment that's been on the market for as long as it has and been
Mhm.
proven to give the results that it has,
Mhm.
it's still the #1 skin tightening treatment for a reason. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that may also be kind of why some people prefer Thermage over some of the other treatments because it is tried and true. And we know it doesn't, remove facial fat, which we would never want to do.
Mhm.
We love our fat.
Mhm.
oh my gosh, yes, right?
Yes,
That keeps us youthful.
exactly. All right. So here's another great question. So does this treatment work on the upper eyelids at all?
So it does.
Mhm.
We actually don't perform that here at BodyLace. We do the under eyes, around the
Mhm.
eyes, crow's feet,
Brow
brow
lift.
lift.
Mhm.
So definitely lots of options for your eyes.
Um, awesome. Okay. And how is it similar or how is it different from a CO2 laser?
Yeah. Okay. Well, do you want to hear this?
You take the stage
Okay.
on this one.
Yeah, so a CO2 laser is going to basically give you some resurfacing. It does have a little bit of tightening benefit as well,
Mhm.
but with Thermage, you're concentrating mostly on lifting and tightening. It's going to
Mhm.
do a much better job at lifting and tightening and contouring the face than you'll get
Mhm.
with the CO2. But I will say we have the Fraxel laser here, which can give you great resurfacing results. So combine those two and you get an even better treatment because you're
Mhm.
getting more lift and tightening.
And less downtime because we know
Yes,
CO2,
great point.
it's a lot of downtime. So,
Yes.
Yes. So
I
how
would
much
so
downtime?
much rather choose the
yes.
Thermage and
Yeah.
Fraxel.
So how much
Yes.
Yes.
downtime is there with Thermage?
No downtime.
Literally none. You look better.
You look better right after the
Yeah.
treatment.
So good.
No downtime. You'll have your skin will look more plump right after the treatment. You could have a little rosy glow.
Yeah.
A lot of
I
people say
bet.
they like to go on like a date right after just because their skin
Mm,
looks so beautiful.
Hmm.
I love that. All right. And you mentioned that this is a one-time treatment, but other
Mhm.
practices kind of recommend like multiple sessions, even up to six. Can you clarify what the truth is here?
Hmm. Well, I haven't heard up to
I
six
haven't heard that
before,
either.
but we do follow basically what's recommended through Solta
Hmm.
and what's been FDA recommended to give you the full firming and tightening.
Hmm.
Um, I mean, it is safe to do as soon as 2 months later if you want to. Here at BodyLase, we recommend doing it at least once a year, but you could come in as soon as 6 months and
Hmm.
do a little collagen boost treatment, just to kind of like enhance your results and let them last a little bit longer. But in our experience, people are super happy even with one treatment. Coming from me, I
Hmm.
always recommend a series of 100. No, I'm kidding.
Hmm.
I recommend a series. I usually recommend a series of like 3 to 6 treatments, but no, one treatment will do it. I
Hmm.
promise,
Oh,
guys.
And
It's
there's
great.
been
that's one of
over
the
50 clinical studies proving
Yeah.
that, one treatment will give you lasting results 18 to 24 months later. So,
Yeah.
yes. All right, I love that. So, for lifting, someone's asking kind of what factors differentiate Thermage from Botox?
Yes, I get that question so much. So many people ask me, can I stop getting Botox?
yes,
Okay,
that's
the answer
big.
is no, nothing
Yeah.
replaces
Yes.
Botox, okay? Because really Botox is relaxing muscle movement
Muscles.
that causes lines and wrinkles. And so nothing's really gonna replace that. But what Thermage will do is it will help give you a little bit of a brow lift, which is something that Botox can help with too, and it can help smooth out some of those fine lines, which Botox
Yeah.
also does as well. But um, it's not going to relax the muscles from causing lines over time again. So you still want to keep your Botox
Hmm.
because that's going to be preventing those lines from coming back. Your Thermage is just like an added modality that helps give you more of like a faster result for the lifting and firming. I hope that makes sense, but
Also, I want
great
to
question.
add that I know a lot of customers, injectables is not for everyone. So a lot of customers will come in and say, I
Yeah.
want to soften fine lines and wrinkles. I want to get a lifting effect, but I'm not doing any injectables.
Hmm.
Botox and filler is not for me. And Thermage is a great treatment for people who are not interested in injectables.
I
Yeah, it can
love
go
that.
either way,
Yeah.
combined or alone.
Yes. Yep.
All right. So, does Thermage do anything for age spots? Or if not, what would you recommend for age spots?
I would recommend to do Thermage and Clear and Brilliant or Thermage and Fraxel same day treatment. That will
Yeah.
give you that contour, the smooth, the
Hmm.
tightening, helping with skin laxity, also pigment.
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
And I actually wanted to touch on this a little bit. So, if you do want to come in for the same day treatment, just to give you like a preview what that looks like, you would come in, you would do your Thermage first,
Hmm.
then we would apply the numbing cream for your Fraxel or Clear and Brilliant, and you'd kind
Yes.
of sit for 30 minutes, and then we would do that treatment. So it's a couple hours, but I mean, it's one time coming in, like you said
Right.
earlier. If you have a busy life, but you have one day off, one day for someone to watch the kids, we can go
Hmm.
ahead and do both. But yes, you will want to add that second modality for like resurfacing and sunspots.
Yes, and that's exactly part of the reason of why it's our promotion for this webinar because so many people do love
Yeah.
combining Thermage and Clear and
Right.
Brilliant together. And we have a name for that. We call it Tighten and Brighten.
Love
Love
it.
it.
Love it.
All right. So, here's a great question. Do you offer Thermage at both locations or only at one of your practices?
Both
Both
locations.
locations,
Yes.
Ooh,
So
yes.
wherever it's most convenient for you. Um,
We can treat
yeah.
you.
that's huge, guys, because these devices they're big purchases and big investments. That's amazing.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So what if I want to see even more results after 6 months? Could I retreat that area?
Of
Yes, you can.
course.
Hmm. You can retreat as soon as 2 months after, but if you want to come in at that 6 month mark and
Hmm.
treat again, you certainly can.
It's really
Um,
up to you. You can kind of see as you go how you do, and we do follow-ups at both locations. So we're really holding your hand through the whole process
Yeah.
and making sure you're getting results, like phenomenal results.
Fast.
Got it. All right. This is a great question. Could Thermage be used for someone in a 60-plus-year-old woman who has some upper arm sagging?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Love it for
Yes.
the arms. Oh my
Really
gosh.
amazing results on the arms that we've seen so
Yes.
far.
You guys, I've been so excited. Like, I've been so excited to have Thermage simply for some before and afters I saw on arms. I was like, oh
Mhm.
my gosh, we need this. So, yes, we can treat your arms, and we treat patients of all ages. So, absolutely, yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's something also that we love about Thermage is that any age, any skin
Yes.
color, man,
Exactly.
woman, like
Exactly.
it works for everyone.
Mhm.
Everyone, yes.
All right. So let's see. All right. The burning question. A lot of people are asking about pricing. Like I know it's hard to talk about, but is there a price range for the initial treatment or is there anything we're comfortable sharing?
Yeah.
So pricing right now, well, actually next week we are starting December 9th through December 13th. We have our spree pricing, which is 20% off.
Yes.
So you will get best pricing during that time. If you're interested, you can call in now and we can do a pre-sale order for you. So best pricing would be during this spree.
Yeah, exactly. This is the best. So this is
Yeah.
always our best discount, guys. You don't want
Yep.
to miss this sale. You're not going to get a better sale next
Mhm.
month. Everyone who's attending this webinar, I know you're going to touch on this a little bit later, Risa, but you do get a free, the first 5 people who book and buy their Thermage get a free Clear and Brilliant treatment. And I just want you to know that that will also be included if you get it at our sale. So
Yes.
this is the best time to come in and do it. But typically it does range somewhere between like 2,000 and 3,000 ish.
Mhm.
That's not an exact quote, but I would say like around that price point.
Mhm.
And then of course, like with our promotions and what area you're treating and things like that, it's a customizable treatment with
Mhm.
customizable pricing for you.
Mhm.
So
I
Yes.
love that. Thank you. And I'll just add a little disclaimer that it is December 4th, 2024. So if someone happens to be watching this years from now, please don't hold us to that.
oh yeah, okay, good point. Yeah, get it now before inflation in 5 years.
Yes.
I know, right? Who knows what inflation will
Best
look like
pricing is
then.
now.
Yeah, exactly.
Um, all right. So let's see. Are there any, before we start talking, I tell everyone how to get this promotion. Any final questions that anyone has? Um, if not, does anyone have any final questions
Any more
here?
questions?
I think that maybe what you could do is explain a little bit more about Clear and Brilliant too, because I know we're talking about Thermage today, but since it's part of the promotion, what do we love about Clear and Brilliant and what is that doing for patients?
Brilliant is doing
It's
a
the best.
lot. That's one of my favorite treatments. First and foremost, Clear and Brilliant safely treats any skin tone. And people who have concerns of, wanting more collagen boosting, smoothing lines, and pigment. Pigment is I think like 90% of my customers have pigment
Yeah.
concerns. So it really is addressing pigment. It's going to give you some resurfacing. It can help with pores. It's going to give you a refresh. Um, just beautiful, like fresh skin.
Yeah, it gives you such a nice glow.
Mhm.
It's a minimally invasive resurfacing laser. So basically we numb you with a numbing cream for 30 minutes so you're nice and numb, and then
Mhm.
we treat you with the laser. You don't really feel much. It just feels like warmth on your face. After treatment, you're bright red like a sunburn for literally one day. The next morning you wake up and you look
Yeah.
normal.
Mhm.
And I swear every time I get a Clear and Brilliant, 3 days later, someone will say, your skin looks so good. What do you do? I'm like, I literally just got a Clear and Brilliant 3 days ago. So it's really that quick. Quickly you see results and minimal downtime. So
Yeah, your skin will, I know we don't want to touch your face, but if you do, your skin will feel so smooth. Like I've never felt my skin feel so smooth after Clear and Brilliant. So
like after you recover and stuff.
after I
Yeah,
recover, like just it feels like just
totally.
fresh skin.
Love that. I love that. Okay, so oh, here's an interesting question. So I've had a couple Morpheus treatments. Am I still a candidate to get Thermage, and will I still see improvement with Thermage?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, I have talked to so many people just like you, actually. Yes, I think it's an amazing treatment to add on. As we age, and if we keep doing the same things, our skin can start to become complacent. So I
Hmm.
actually think it's a great idea to add in a new modality whenever
Hmm.
you can. So you're absolutely a great candidate, and I think you would love it.
I love that. Okay, and let's see. So what you mentioned pain and numbing. Does Thermage hurt? What should people be planning for?
Thermage is little to no pain. They will use a coupling fluid, which is kind of like a cooling fluid.
Yeah.
And basically it's just Thermage it's radio frequency, so it's heat to the skin with the coupling cream that really makes it very comfortable.
Yeah, and I will say, like, full disclaimer, okay, Ashley has a very high
I
pain
do.
tolerance.
I
This
do.
girl, you could like do a Fraxel on her with no
Yes.
numbing and she'll be fine.
Yes.
We're
No
like,
pronouns.
I'm a huge baby. I literally will sweat because I'm so nervous
Mhm.
for Botox. But we both have done the treatment. I have
Yeah.
to agree, like, it really did not hurt, honestly. I did the laughing gas because I feel like I need it for everything,
Mhm.
but it relaxed me totally, and it just felt like a little tiny bit of heat on my skin, and that was it.
And
So,
it also will give a little bit of vibration, which kind of
yeah.
distracts you
Hmm.
from the burst of heat.
Like while it's being done.
Yes, a little vibration, kind of, it's a distractor if you need it. I didn't need it,
You
but
didn't need
Desiree
it. Nothing hurts here.
would.
All right. And is there anyone that's not a candidate for Thermage?
That's a good question. Um,
Not really.
so I
No.
think the only contraindication is if you have
Oh.
an implanted device like a pacemaker.
Hmm.
So that would make it so that you wouldn't potentially be able to have treatment, but everybody else totally safe. No other. And then of course if you're pregnant, then you can't have the treatment.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
sun exposure is fine, skin
Hmm.
type is fine.
Hmm. Any time
Everything
of the
else.
year.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yep.
That's
Male,
amazing.
female.
So if you've had Botox or fillers recently, do you have to wait a certain amount of time before doing Thermage?
No,
No, we would treat Thermage first.
yeah, we usually recommend treating Thermage first, and then you can have your Botox and
Mm-hmm.
filler that same day if you
Mm-hmm.
want to like knock everything out.
Mm-hmm.
But if you happen to have your Botox or filler like last week, you can have Thermage as soon as a week after. So it's totally safe to do.
Got it. All right. Okay. So is there anything else you guys want to get across before I go over the promos?
I would just say if you're interested, um, pricing with the sale is the best time
It's
to,
the
yeah, the
best. And
best time
Yes.
to
we really
try.
are booking up. We're
Yeah.
so booked through the end of the year for the holidays. If you are on this video, I would love to meet you. I'd be so excited. If you came in and told me
Yes.
that you saw me on here, oh my gosh, that will literally make my day. So
Yeah.
so please come see us. We would love to see you. You don't want to miss the
Yes.
sale,
Yes.
and we are booking up through the end of the year. So
Yes.
do not miss this
Don't
if
miss
you're
out.
interested.
Yes.
Yeah, especially with your travel schedules. If you want to get it on a specific day or time, like people are pretty
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
booked up. So
definitely.
all right. So I think calling in sooner rather than later is a good idea. Okay. So for everyone that attended this webinar, we have all your information because you're right here. We just downloaded the list. And so we have it. So the first 5 of you who call and book a Thermage are going to get this complimentary Clear and Brilliant at the same time of the treatment. So that means when you come in and you get your Thermage, you get the Clear and Brilliant at the same time, i.e. the Tighten and Brighten. So you'll look amazingly beautiful for like tightening, pigment, all of the things we discussed today. So that's just for the people that are on this webinar. So make sure to take advantage of that. And how do you claim this offer? So good news, we are actually open tonight until 8 p.m. So you can actually call us still. I'm gonna pop in the chat right now the right numbers to use. You also can schedule online And if you do schedule online, you can select Thermage consultation, and there's like a little space for the appointment note, or like to leave a note, just put in webinar. So we make sure that you are eligible for the promotion, and not everyone else is. So ultimately, that is the next step. If you were, so we really look forward to meeting you all. We would love to try and get you in before the end of the year. We'll definitely give you a nice little glow up before the holidays. And just like Desiree and Ashley said, our patients really love this treatment. It's been around for so long. We're so proud at BodyLase to now be offering it and to bring it all to you guys. So at both of our locations.
Yes.
Yes. So
Beautiful.
excited.
We
Well,
hope to
thank
see
you
you
so much,
soon.
Desiree and Ashley, for spending all of your time today, in between seeing patients and in between your crazy holiday schedules. And
Oh,
thank
thank you.
you. Thank you,
Thank
Ashley
you.
Solta, for
Thank
your
you.
support. And Michelle and Andrea and Hannah and everyone else that helped us put this off. If you guys also enjoyed this kind of format of a virtual event, let us know, because we could maybe do more of these at BodyLase. But otherwise, thank you so much. And we really hope to see you all, and definitely tell us you came from the webinar when you call. So I hope you all have a great rest of your Wednesday, and we hope to see you soon in the office. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks
Bye.
so
Thank you
much,
so
guys.
much.